Good morning, Jesus House. Good morning to our G Hub and to our online family. I have the pleasure of sharing the scripture of the week. And the scripture is taken from Proverbs 22, verse 29. And it reads, "Seest thou a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings. He shall not stand before mere men." The verse in itself is a principle. But if we look at the first part, for me, what Solomon does is he poses a question. And the question is there a man who is diligent in his business? He will certainly stand before kings and he will stand before mere men. And I kind of reflected on where we are in the point of the year. And at this point in the year, you often ask yourself a few questions. Have I achieved what I set out to? Am I on the right path? And if you're not, then of course you set yourself a few new targets for hopefully what we will see as the new year. And of course, when I looked at the word diligence, it is consistency. It's about being persistent. And I'm sure at some point throughout the year, we've probably had a few challenges, if you're like myself, where people would question what you do, where people will critique what you do. And you often say to yourself, is there any point? Should I just down tools? Should I forget about what I'm doing? Or maybe I'll just work a little less hard because I'm not necessarily getting the reward that you might deserve. So I guess my encouragement to you is be diligent. Again, Solomon was onto something. He said, be diligent because we will certainly stand before kings and certainly not before mere men. And this doesn't necessarily mean you're going to stand before King Charles. You may do if you're going to receive an OBE or an MBE. But certainly if you're in the workplace, you may stand in front of potentially someone who may promote you. Someone who, if you're having an end of year review, may be in charge of whether you're going to get a 10% bonus or maybe a 2% bonus. Your diligence is important. So again, my encouragement is be diligent with what we do, particularly when people are not watching, because of course that's where the true test of character lies. And you will stand before kings and certainly not before mere men. God bless you.